Welcome to Englewood After Dark, Episode 18, Into the Breach. Englewood After Dark is a serialized horror audio drama, and for the best experience, we recommend starting with Episode 1. Content warnings for this episode include supernatural happenings, discussions of violence, and discussions of murder. Stay tuned after the episode for a special teaser trailer for Season 2.
Hey there, intrepid mystery lovers. Welcome back to another episode of Englewood After Dark. I'm your host, Eve Pemberly, back and refreshed from sinking several mental health days. And with me, as always, is my co-host, Finn Nightingale.
Soon to be known as Finn Nightingale, ghost hunter extraordinaire.
We've hunted one ghost. One. You're an amateur at best.
Ouch! Hurtful. At least you're back to normal, though.
I wouldn't say that. If I think about all this for too long, it still makes my head want to explode. But at the very least, I'm coping, which is more than I can say for last week.
Well, progress is progress. Dear listeners, as you may have witnessed last week, Eve was in desperate need of some recuperation.
I needed to hit things that weren't our table.
The rest of us dorm mates each helped out in our own little ways. Personally, I kept our dorm supplied with all of Eve's favorite things. Even that weird cucumber habanero cider you like, you weirdo.
Hey, just because you have the taste buds of a toddler.
I do not have baby mouth.
Gross. Never say that again. Though, thank you. Really, I appreciate it.
Anytime. Carmen and Seb blew me out of the water, though. I expected this with Carmen, but Seb?
It's not a competition.
Yes, but if it was, I would have lost. And that's unacceptable. I will top them next week.
At the same time or separately?
Wait, no, that's not what I... Shut up!
As Finn was saying, Carmen, for her part, found an MMA gym on the other side of town, and we both signed up for their 1 week free trial.
So, Eve got to hit plenty of things, and then Seb, for his part, became non-existent.
Seriously, where has he been all week?
Well, his classes aren't attendance-based, so he just went full nocturnal. He comes back to the dorm around 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. to sleep, and then leaves before you or Carmen get back for the day.
And where was he all that time?
Don't know. The boring and probable answer is that he was in the computer lab all night.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that answer isn't satisfying to you.
Correct. But I have evidence to back it up this time. Yesterday, I came back before he left for the day, and I saw him working on fixing up an old laptop.
And this is significant how?
It wasn't his laptop. I asked him about it, and he told me to mind my own business.
Well, that's a very Seb answer. So...
No. If he tells me something is none of my business, he knows that I'm going to be asking him about it for at least the next hour until he gives in. If he tells me it's none of my business, that means whatever he's hiding is important enough to him to endure that.
Did you still pester him?
Why would I not?
Of course. So, what? Seb decided to fix up someone's computer. Big deal.
It is a big deal. When's the last time Seb decided to be nice just for the hell of it?
Well, he helped out with the podcast while you were gone, gave Carmen and I space this week when we needed it, agreed to join us this episode.
Yes, but he likes us. Seb doesn't like other people.
Okay, so what's your hypothesis?
I believe Seb has a secret lover.
Scandalous.
Isn't it?
I was being sarcastic.
Hard to tell with you, honestly. But seriously, Seb fixes up a laptop and has suddenly found somewhere to be all night? What's he doing in all that time?
Before this, he was up most of the night playing video games and programming. So what makes him doing it at the computer lab so different? Besides, who in the hell on this campus stays up as late as Sebastian Westwick?
See, you say that as if it's discrediting me, but in truth, you just gave me what I need to narrow down who it is.
Oh yeah? How's Seb going to react to you digging into his private life?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
Well, he can't stay mad at me for long?
I think you should quit. While you're ahead.
Yeah, probably. Anyways, we have a bit of a different episode for you tonight.
Ben has gotten in touch with his psychic consultant, and you know what? It still feels weird saying things like that.
You'll learn to roll with it eventually. Anyway, some of you may remember my friend October from my solo episode. Well, she's feeling better this week and willing to help us in our hunt for Lionel Wench.
And it was certainly interesting.
Saying much more than that will just spoil the rest of the episode, so let's just jump straight in. Take it away, past Finn. Thanks, future Finn.
What the hell are you talking about? Are you talking to yourself?
No, trust me. It's gonna come together in editing. It's gonna be great.
Is everyone's mic good to go? I've got extra mic tape.
I think we're fine. Where'd you get these, anyway?
Theater department.
Yeah? Professor Hannessy just let you take those?
Sure.
Finn.
Better to ask forgiveness than permission. Sorry, Professor.
Great. Now we have a recorded confession of us stealing. I'm sure that will go well. Let the record state that I had nothing to do with this.
I'll be fine. Future Finn, remember to edit this out.
Are we all ready to go?
Right, sorry. I think we're good to go, October. So, Squad 1 will be going with October to investigate Eve and Carmen's room. Squad 2 will be searching around the rest of the dormitory with an EMF reader to see if there's any activity spikes elsewhere in the building. Any questions?
Yeah? You haven't said who's on what squad yet.
Right. About that.
Have fun, you two.
You're leaving me with him?
Sorry, podcast hosts gotta stick together. Bye, Squad 2.
Sorry, Carmen.
You must be joking.
I will end you, Finn.
Can't hear you. See you after you're done checking the building.
If they're not back in 30 minutes, I'm going back and chucking that leftover pizza out the window.
That's our pizza too, dumbass.
Nobody likes olives, Carmen.
Fucking... Let's just go.
Okay, so I have one rule. If I tell you to do something, don't question it. Just do it. This is a potentially dangerous situation, and I promise you, I know what I'm talking about. Any questions before we go in?
Actually, I'm sorry. I know you probably get weird questions like this all the time, but, Carmen gave me a water pistol full of holy water? How effective is that going to be for self-defense?
Well, we're looking for a ghost, not a demon.
There's a difference?
In terms of usefulness, yes. Enough holy water can kill a demon, but just a particularly evil ghost? Well, I'd say it's about as useful as bug spray.
Sorry, I'm not following.
Well, that pistol against a demon is like a can of Raid to a bug. Sends it back to who knows where and, for a lack of a better word, kills it. But to a ghost, it just kind of deters them. If it's motivated enough, it'll still come after you. So, like bug spray. In fact, you should probably start rubbing it on you. It'll be more effective that way.
That makes sense, I guess?
Heck, some people even take it a step further. Being psychic runs in the family, and my cousin found that if he drinks nothing but holy water, eventually his whole body is repellent to ghosts because his sweat and blood are blessed.
Really?
Oh yeah. Heck, I read about a priest in a tabloid once, and he went so far as to bringing a jar with him to the bathroom, stocks them in his fridge, and throws them like grenades to exorcise buildings.
What?
October, be nice to Eve. She's had a bad week and doesn't know you well enough to know when you're joking.
Sorry. Just a little fun before we get serious.
I swear to God, I was going to lose it if holy piss grenades were a thing. But, how? much of that was real?
Keep the water pistol on hand. It likely won't do much, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you first?
Why am I first?
You are holding the EMF reader. If I take the lead and that thing detects a ghost, I'll already be standing in it.
Sure you're not scared?
Just go. The sooner we do this, the sooner we can leave.
Holy shit, you are, aren't you?
And you're not? We're in a building with an invisible serial killer.
I mean, Finn and Eve are drawing it towards them by doing their whole spiritual woo-woo thing, so cautious? Yes, scared?
That was adorable.
Shut up.
Are you okay? Need a minute?
Shut up.
It's alright, I know you're jumpy. Why don't you hand that reader over and let me take the lead then? This wasn't even turned on, by the way.
We hadn't started yet. I was conserving battery life.
Sure. Just hold the flashlight and try not to squeal again. Stealth is kind of important here.
I didn't... Fuck you.
What? What is it?
A Christmas carol?
Lit class. Also, apparently, irony. Do you want me to turn on the light?
No need. It's a full moon. I'm just messing with you. Please turn the light on.
I mean, we could sit on the beds, guys.
It's better down here. Sit.
Here, sit by me, Eve.
Okay.
What?
Hmm?
Why do you seem so nervous? You're making me nervous. October?
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, Eve. It's okay. You will be fine.
Lots of emphasis on the you there.
Yeah. Communicating with a spirit like Wench can be... tricky.
Tricky? Define tricky?
Just tell us, please. The suspense is making it worse.
Right, sorry. Wench is a spirit with control over our world. Inviting him in any capacity comes with risks, especially for me. Which is why we have precautions.
Precautions?
Finn?
Oh, candles.
Yes, sort of. When I attempt to contact whoever is out there, they will channel themselves through me. Speak with my voice. The candles represent my body, my head, my arms, my torso, my legs, and finally my spirit.
So the candles work like indicator lights?
Yes, when the spirit is in residence, the candle representing my head will extinguish.
And what if more candles start to go out?
Panic, I assume?
In that case, end the seance early.
How?
I'll sing the start of a song to welcome the spirit at the beginning. Finish the song, then break the circle.
The order of that is important, right?
Yes. Don't let go of me until the song is done. Don't break the circle.
Fucking ominous.
Well, okay. Let's aim to not let Wench wear October around like a flesh suit.
I'd certainly appreciate it.
Try pointing the flashlight at the floor and not my face.
Is that how you walk around? Staring straight at the ground.
Is that how you walk around? Looking intensely into people's faces? Explains a lot. Why is everyone out so late?
You mean on a university campus, people aren't in bed by 8 p.m? Sure.
On a Wednesday?
People are alcoholics, I don't know.
Well, the Night Jogging Society's out in full force too.
Did you just say night jogging like that's a normal thing?
And a black van just pulled up. They're coming to take you away.
This is the escaped Area 51 experiment.
You winning, champ?
Just give me a...
Let me...
No, I've got it.
No one will think any less of you if you can't light a match.
But this struggle makes you yelling at Survivor when they do those fire starter sudden death rounds incredibly hypocritical.
I haven't been living on an island lighting my own fire for a month. Those people are idiots.
Do you want to just use my lighter?
You've had a lighter this whole time?
What can I say? I'm an equal opportunity shithead.
Oh my god, Finn. We're trying to communicate with spirits, not become them. Give it here before we all die of old age.
Fine. I think it's conspiring against me.
Seems that way.
Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Okay, hold my hands. Jesus, your hands are moist.
Sorry.
And please, don't let go no matter what wacky shit happens.
Sing the song first.
Exactly. Ready?
No.
Ready.
Kagome, Kagome, the bird in the cage, bird in the cage. When, oh, when will it come out?
Shit.
Is there someone with us?
Oh, fuck this.
Eve,
I know.
who do we have the pleasure of talking to?
It hurts.
It hurts?
Who is this? Can you tell us your
You
name?
sound like a kindergarten teacher.
October said be patient and polite.
Don't yell at me.
You started it!
Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Eve, and this is Finn.
Are you Lionel Wench?
No.
Are you Tara Oxter?
Tara. Tara. She got hurt because of us.
What do you mean?
She wanted to find out what happened to Vanessa. What happened to me?
Laurie?
Yes.
Why did you come here tonight?
I wanted to help. I couldn't help Tara, but maybe you.
Did Wench kill my sister?
Tara loved you.
Did Wench kill Tara, Laurie?
He made it look like an accident. He got smart in the end once he realized they were onto him.
They?
But it was already too late. Oak and Ash find us all in the end.
Mother...
Seconded.
But that means...
Laurie, what did the Brotherhood do to him?
I can't. I'm scared.
There's no need to be afraid, Laurie.
The Brotherhood is gone now. It's safe.
No, you
we
don't understand.
What don't we understand?
Necessary evil.
What do you mean, Laurie?
I can't. He's coming.
Laurie, no one's coming.
I have to.
Shit, the candle.
Hold on.
Jesus, we're going to dislocate her shoulders.
Just give me a...
No, please, I don't.
End it.
But I...
He's coming.
Run.
Run!
Do it now, Finn.
The crane and the turtle slipped away. Who is behind you now?
Oh, my head.
He's coming? Who's coming?
Shit.
We've gotta go. There's no way this isn't waking an RA.
Why here, though?
I don't know. Come on.
We're right above it.
Above what?
The spot where Wench died.
Jesus.
Let's go down into the parking lot.
Okay, but let's get out of here fast, okay?
What are you two doing?
Run!
Over here.
Oi! He have long legs. Slow down.
Keep up, Munchkin.
Ew.
You've got pretty hair.
Thanks.
Do I know you?
No. You gonna help me with this?
We should, get to know each other better.
Dude, come on. You're 3 feet away from the dorm. You can make it.
what if I only want to make you?
That makes no sense. Carmen!
Sorry, gonna have to cut in here. Me and my partner are on official police business.
What?
Sorry, ma'am. We have to move you on.
Call me.
Jesus.
Do you exude some kind of pheromone?
Shut up, come on.
So, here then. Huh.
Yep. Almost brought his reign of terror to an end.
Should've.
Makes you wonder though, doesn't it?
About what?
Whether Wench is too chicken shit to actually show up.
Are you trying to pick a fight with a ghost right now?
Please. We both know he's a little bitch.
A real little man, by all accounts.
Come on then!
Duck!
Bitch.
You kids all right?
Fine. Thanks.
Is that really the best he could do?
We went inside the building. That's where he kills, not out here. Remember?
Oh shit. Heads up, campus security.
And that culminates our ghost hunting nonsense for this week.
Yep. Welcome back to the studio. We are joined by October Jones. Say hi, October.
Hi, October.
It's good to have you. Although, man, that whole thing was so frustrating.
What? What's frustrating? We learned so much from this. This is a win-win-win. We spoke to Laurie, we spoke to a dead person, a whole dead person, and she wants to help us.
I know. But none of it is verifiable. We believe what we saw, but nobody else will, and I hate that. Not a word, Nightingale.
As long as you acknowledge the irony, I feel vindicated.
Again, I'm sorry. It's a really shitty feeling to see something happen before your eyes, knowing nobody will believe you.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for being here with your, all of that.
And speaking of all of that, what's your read, October? Give me your professional opinion.
Professional would mean I'm getting paid, Finn.
We gave you a donut. In Fey law, that's accepting payment.
Okay, Mr. Professional, Fey lawyer. Professional opinion. For starters, I think it's best that you keep Carmen and Seb away from the dorm.
Because of the whole exploding glass thing?
That's a safe assumption.
That's simplifying it, but yes. That was a very aggressive and very strange response.
Seb and Carmen have gifts for antagonism. Who knew?
Perhaps it's just that. Was Lionel Wench a volatile person in life?
I'd say serial killing is volatile.
Not that kind of volatile.
Oh, a volatile personality, like prone to mood swings.
Was he someone who would lash out suddenly?
Well, we know he's violent and stabby. That sounds volatile.
But he was very patient, right? He's the Englewood stalker. He was more methodical than volatile.
Then why would he lash out like that and break a window? Surely he'd be inclined to watch and lure you closer before lashing out.
Could something have changed?
Ghosts don't normally change. Their behavior may, but their personalities are fixed, to a certain point, by their very nature.
Ooh, are we going to analyze ghost behavior? I've really wanted to see some ectopsychology in action.
I hate you.
It's actually parapsychology.
Ugh, I hate this world.
Okay, let's take a moment to reset. I can go over some of the basics here.
And we're back.
They need to invest in new wiring. This is getting ridiculous.
Or maybe it's not a mundane explanation. What if it's ghosts?
It's not ghosts. Not on this scale. All of campus goes dark.
Why not?
A ghost is a spiritual entity. It's a soul or mind without a body. There's been a lot of debate about what a soul is actually, but in practical terms, there's something non-physical there. A ghost happens when the body dies, and the soul stays instead of going.
Going where?
I truly have no idea. The afterlife? Dissipating into the atmosphere? Returning to the collective human unconscious? The cycle of reincarnation? The easiest spirits to contact are the ones that haven't gone, so how would they know?
So, what makes them stay?
Usually, it's one of two things. The first is extreme negativity. Suffering, pain, trauma.
It hurts.
Yeah, it hurt.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. It's just a very unpleasant memory. You're right. I believe we experienced a spirit created by extreme trauma.
Laurie was stabbed more than any other victim. It must have been terrifying.
And Lionel must have been angry. What do you do when someone comes at you with that much anger?
Exactly. To explain, I think of suffering as leaking. When you suffer, you lose pieces of yourself, but those pieces have to go somewhere. This is why haunted prisons, hospitals, and asylums are so common. These places become littered with those negative impressions, like their pain is being stamped into the fabric of the world.
And this stops them from, going to the next place?
It can. It's not an exact science, but think of it like a cage. A spirit isn't limited by physical barriers, but when you suffer in a place or experience trauma, the location becomes a part of you. You end up caged by your own suffering, because those walls are more than just physical barriers. They're spiritual ones too. That kind of thing would keep you from moving on.
Does trauma damage a spirit? Could Laurie have been too weak to move on?
I'm sure spirits can be hurt, somehow, but I doubt that would keep her here. Think of it more like a non-physical blood splatter. A traumatic death rips out a piece of you at once, and that stains the ground beneath you until someone with the right tools and knowledge comes along to clean up the mess. You're trapped in the general proximity of where you died, in a room or neighboring ones.
That is a deeply unsettling image.
For someone who slept in that room for so long, I imagine so.
And the second thing that creates a ghost?
Obsession. People talk about spirits having unfinished business. That's what I mean by obsession. Some people become so obsessed with a goal, object, or sometimes another person that they can't move on. Their obsession is so powerful that it anchors their spirit to the physical world.
Like a serial-killing stalker with a terrifying fixation on certain women.
Precisely. And if you're particularly unlucky, you'll get both.
What does both look like?
An obsessive person who has suffered or experienced a traumatic death can become a very stubborn spirit. They're both anchored by something and trapped by something, making it hard to get rid of them. And if you're truly unlucky, you'll end up with much more personal hauntings.
Haunted people rather than haunted locations?
Yes. Remember what I said about suffering and losing pieces of yourself? It goes both ways. When you lose pieces of yourself, you can inherently create a spiritual prison. But it also leaves you feeling weak. A knight's suit of armor and prison bars are made from the same material. The thing that protects you and the thing that traps you are the same. When you aren't suffering, you aren't protected. Your personality feels distant and diminished, like you aren't yourself. You feel trapped by your circumstances. And in that unprotected state, something can latch onto you.
We need to get rid of him before he hurts anyone else.
Absolutely. You know a lot about how ghosts are created. How about getting rid of them? Exorcising them?
That can be, complicated. In Laurie's case, she was created by trauma, so she should be able to move on if we clean up. That probably means getting rid of Wench, but Wench is obsessive. To get rid of a spirit anchored by obsession, you usually need to fulfill that obsession to carry out the last request.
Fuck that.
Agreed.
What else can we try?
That would require more investigation. Broadly speaking, cleaning up is for traumatic events and resolution is for obsession. If those can't be done, you need to search for more specific methods. And that's really hard.
Oh, shit.
Damn it. Guess we need to hit the books again, huh?
I want this to be over.
I'm sorry, Eve. I understand your pain, but I actually have a question for you. You've been in that room all last year, haven't you? But you've only become haunted recently. I don't understand why that is.
Laurie mentioned the Brotherhood?
Oh, please, please, please don't let these be connected.
And this all started a little after we went after them, so...
Oh.
We need to talk to Chuck.
Oh. Well, as always, thank you, listeners, for bearing with us through the absolute chaos that our good, innocuous podcast has become.
So long.
They found me. Fuck. If this is the last recording, you have to know. You have to understand. They're hiding the truth from you. Fuck. Upload faster. Fuck.
You just finished listening to Englewood After Dark, Episode 18. If you've been enjoying our show and you'd be interested in contributing towards a Season 2, please check out our Indiegogo page. It hasn't started yet, but it will soon, and you can sign up to stay updated for when we go live. If you want to connect with other Englewood listeners, we'd also love it if you come join us on our Discord server. This episode starred Dennis Ortman as Finn Nightingale, Hannah Brown as Eve Pemberly, R.A. and drunk student, Mars Dizon as Carmen Ferran, C.J. Macaulay as Seb Westwick, Angie Min as October Jones, and Katherine Leister as Laurie Lockwood. Written and sound designed by Hannah Brown, Dennis Ortman, and A. Rose. Special thanks to the talented Athan for our on-air music and Nicholas Gasparini for the opening theme. And for those of you excited for Season 2, here's a little teaser for you. Enjoy!
You know what they say about getting your answers? You might not like them.